Colorworks has
Yeah.
put out a journal on, your intentions for starting your own business or where you want to go with it. And I think that's super helpful to do the deep inside work of what you really, really want and where you want to go with niching and where you want to go with your own business and when is the right time.
I think there's so many key things in there. Yes. One, I love that you referenced the journal because if you're sitting here and you're like, I just need a spot to go and lay down my thoughts and have someone walk me through whether or not this is a good idea, head over to the studio. It's in the show notes. We call it the studio, but it has that journal in it. You can download it and walk you through it. And, the other point is, in fact, I said this on one of the forums the other day. A woman was asking, like, I'm happy at my firm. It was an architect. She said, I'm happy at my firm, but I feel like it's going sideways. I don't necessarily feel appreciated. I feel like I want a new challenge. But for right now, with where I'm at with life and kids, they're really flexible and the president loves me. They're not going to change my salary, but they are going to change my title. I'm not sure how I feel about that. And everyone was like, oh, it's time to leave, time to jump ship,
Yep.
time to go, blah, 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 blah. And I immediately pushed back because you bring up such a good point about scaling. And so oftentimes in life, we talk about scaling, and especially in a male dominated world, it's always better. Bigger is better every single time. Scale, 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 push, 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 grow, grow, grow. You got to come back to your why and your why now, because it's not just about growth. Just like how we both have kids and we waited a hot minute to figure out how are we going to integrate the business into where we're at with children. And it doesn't have to be today. I think that's a very American construct that, oh, if we're going to grow, we better grow today or we're just going to be left in the dust. It's okay to take a minute. It's okay to stay at your current firm and say, I really want to position this right. And in 6 months, I want to niche out and this is what I want to do, and start scaffolding into that space and not make a knee-jerk reaction. It's so incredibly valuable. And I don't feel like enough freedom, especially, is given to women to take that hot minute, but it's often like a wind-up toy. Sometimes you got to pull back and then you can go forward way faster if you give yourself the space to do so. And COVID kind of provided an interesting opportunity, as you experienced, to be able to have that space, whether you wanted it or not. It was an honest, self-reflective moment to
Yeah.
say, I'm here. Okay, where am I going?